Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising. Last time we returned to Meridian and, well, we got attacked by some Chaos Space Marines, which is never a good thing. But we also learned to love and fell in love once again. And joining me is the man who is now happily married to his las cannon.
I'm a cool guy, dudes, and we won't be seeing too much of the las cannon today, but rest assured, I still love everything about it.
She's still worn out from the honeymoon. Oh, nudge, nudge. So we've got to head back to.
I can go for quite a while, man.
I'm heading back to Aurelia now because well, now that we've discovered that Chaos, and if indeed this is the same LFS as the one from Dark Crusade, is there at Aurelia, we probably need to make sure we wipe that thing in the bud. Which, of course, means the fun trip through the Argle Boggle.
Elefas is a loser.
Yeah, he's never been great on winning. Oh, and as soon as we get there, Jonah has things to say.
Commander, I have taken stock of the items recovered from the battlefield. I fear some of them resonate with very troubling psychic echoes. I advise caution with these items, Commander.
That's just a way of saying that we've received some items that can increase our corruption score, which is the other thing we should probably mention. The thread, we put the vote to the thread, nearly 100 people voted. No, we'd never seen so many votes. I think everybody who took part in it voted to keep everybody pure. Now, that doesn't mean we won't, it won't be easy straight. There will be a lot of things that we will have to do to maintain that purity, but we'll be showing that off as the game goes on. It does still have a very significant effect on how this will play out.
And for what it's worth, I have committed to showing off what happens if somebody does get corrupted at least once. We'll see how much time I have to do it. But the man of the hour for the first corruption run is the one with the most votes to have corrupted, and that's Abatus.
Yeah, he came within less than 10 votes.
Yeah, it was really very close, but I was really happy because honestly, like I said in the thread, I don't find the chaos aesthetic really that interesting. I think the normal pure Space Marines are way more fun, so I'm happy with it.
Yep, and we're gonna be packing some fun gear. So with that in mind, let's hear what they have to say about Ice and Blood. That sounds suitably ominous.
Commander, now is the time to strike back. The Black Legion is operating from a well-fortified industrial facility on planet Aurelia. You must break into that complex and defeat the traitors within. It is a geothermal power station. House Vandis established it soon after planet Aurelia re-emerged from the warp. It appears to be the center of their dealings with the Black Legion. Expect to face heavily entrenched Black Legion troops. Imperial Guard forces have already deployed to establish a beachhead. They report that the enemy has raised a void shield to protect key areas of the station. Bring that shield down and purge the facility, Commander.
Commander, if that truly was the LFS we faced on Cronus...
It was.
Then we must expect a trap. LFS earned a reputation for deception on Cronus, many times over.
Tarkus is correct. Eliphas is a dangerous foe, but we still must take the facility.
I just love that touch. Thul is absolutely adamant that it's him, and later on he'll be absolutely adamant that he died.
Being in that sarcophagus has to be pretty confusing, I guess.
Well, no, that is the one thing his adamant time has not destroyed. But we'll get to that. And as you can see here, this is where we start getting the overtly explained objectives. Allowing the Imperial Guard base to be destroyed will corrupt deployed squads. So if we want to make sure these guys stay pure, we have to make sure that the Imperial Guard, who will be assisting us on this mission, do not get wiped out to a man. So, let's head down there to the surface and,
Something tells me that's going to be a little bit more difficult than we're bargaining on.
Mm-hmm. But, it's good to return to Aurelia. I really like the ice and the crumbling ice pieces and everything. It's a fun place.
I have always hated the cold, so when you put me on an ice planet like this, I mean, I hate the planet, I hate everything, and it brings in this feeling of tension that's just wonderful.
As Lord Kroll said in Winter Assault, blood runs cold on planets like this, and it's no fun.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, freezing rain.
Those guardsmen are up to their necks again. Traitors with heavy weapons have them pinned.
Well, we better get
We
straight
need
in
to
there.
eliminate those chaos positions. Bah! We coddle them at every opportunity.
Alright, so we've got Jonah is packing some new ranged abilities, which should be fun. Most importantly, he's packing... What's he doing?
Jetpack going out.
Most importantly, we will be seeing Jonah packing some cool passive abilities, which he can fire his Ignite Soul and Smite abilities without me having to even tell him to do it, which means he's really handy.
The first step on the road to disappointment.
And he's also got that overwhelming power as well.
Heavy bolter destroy.
Okay, that explains a lot. I was wondering why he was going into close combat, which is a waste of his talents.
Go, go, go!
Okay, we got some more coming over here. Let's smite him.
Pull back.
No, you don't.
Dominated.
Okay. Where's the Force Commander going?
Blood Ravens. Good to have you here, Commander.
I hope that teleported him back.
Yes, sir, of course. The enemy is heavily entrenched and holding the entirety of the facility. From what we can tell, we're facing large numbers of Chaos Space Marines as well as Vandus heretics. The enemy's raised some sort of powerful energy shield around the central portion of the facility.
Auspex scans show a power station to the north, Commander. The shield must be drawing energy from there.
We will take that station then.
We've managed to establish a field command here, but we've yet to push any further.
Well, guess it's up to us to make the shove.
Works for me.
Oh, and here comes
Got a
trouble
couple
again.
heretics coming in. I'm just gonna send Cyrus right by.
Barrage incoming!
Oh, that's not good.
Find me that damn mortar battery!
And this is where the objective comes into play.
Commander,
Okay.
coordinates are being relayed through a communications array north of here.
The traitors are using that array to guide the artillery. If we take it from them, we can silence those guns.
That is our mission.
Won't last long unless you do, Commander.
Hold back just a second. I'm about to blow up this shit.
Yep, I'm back with you guys.
Hold up!
Our ally is losing forces to enemy fire.
And as you can see, Jonah just passively firing Smite and Ignite Soul, you barely have to do anything with him. Which is good, because, very micromanagement friendly.
Step on the road to disappointment.
Ah! We've got another cache of traitors over here.
That's alright. They can have some Smite.
Works for me.
And the other thing Ignite Soul does is when it kills someone, it causes a massive explosion. So let's see if I can't make that happen. Doesn't look like I did.
Well done, brothers.
Oh well.
Ready for battle.
I'm doing the Jonah dance though, which is always nice. There we go.
I've got another installation up here. Bomb coming out to take care of it.
Yep, that's okay. We're still quite busy killing these guys.
Chaos forces targeting me. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Wow, that's another installation. Okay, det pack going in.
Allied
Bomb out.
infantry are dying. We must support them.
Cyrus clears the way. So if we don't get this done in time, if we just pushed on ahead to do our power station thing, everyone would be in a lot of trouble.
My
Okay.
power is ours
We've got heavy
to share.
weapons over to our left.
Under attack! I am already...
And that's Jonah clearing a building.
Holy buckets.
Yeah. Thank you to the thread for voting for that.
The Black Legion has summoned demons to their
Ah,
side.
Christ. Blood Crusher.
Blood Crusher. That's a, yeah, well, okay, at least we don't have to worry about that. But we do actually have a suitable counter for the Blood Crusher, and we're about to use him. The Force Commander has has as his Purity ability, the ability to battle cry stun
Our ally is
demons.
losing forces to enemy fire.
Jonah doesn't even have a casting animation when he, like, shot Ignite Soul, that he just kind of pooped it out. It was beautiful.
Turn Jonah around. We're getting flanked.
Fear, answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers!
Oh, we're getting more than flanked. We're getting, worship done? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's a barrage.
Shit.
They have me pinned!
Damn.
Not my arms.
Yeah, Jonah just went down. I lost sight of him, and he's back up again. Cool.
I am already
Yeah, I
be
used
no
the
mercy for
stim
the
packs, but yeah, we
traitor.
just got artillery barraged. I suppose we should have seen that coming.
Yeah, well, I'm like, what's the big red sign on the ground?
There can be no mercy for the traitor.
I'll just kill him, Jonah.
On my way. Target eliminated.
There we go. Passive smites for the smite god.
Allied infantry destroyed.
Alright, let's keep pushing. We're
That's the
nearly
end of
there.
that.
We're nearly there, which means they're probably gonna drop even more pain on top of us. There we go. No, actually, we still got quite a bit of walking to do.
That's a dude with a las cannon.
No
Yeah.
power is unknowable.
Oh, fuck, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, I think I've got a plan.
Okay, well, we're down 62% down on those barrage. Sorry, I just like saying that.
We are beset by foes.
Okay, come on. Boom!
Very nice. That is a beautiful carpet of dead heretics for us to walk upon. Where our feet fall, there can only be death. Ah, yeah, nice and squishy and red.
I
Alrighty.
see chaos forces.
Allied infantry.
There's the communications array. The Retribution confirms that it's being used to call in artillery on the Imperial Guard.
There's only one thing to do.
An ally's forces are under attack.
Whoa, careful, we've got a Chaos
Space
Dreadnought over
Marines,
here.
the command post cannot take much more.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and
Don't
take.
bother. I'm coming around with Cyrus. He's going to sneak cap. Just focus on the enemy.
Okay.
Under attack. Drive them back into the
Well,
war.
they're all dead.
Well, not that we really needed to do that.
You know.
Let's open these crates.
Small goodies.
Alright, medical supplies. That's nice.
Yeah, well, we do have the
Yeah, the litanies.
of whatever vigor. And there we go.
The array is ours, Commander.
We should be able to feed those rebel gunners some of our own target data. Now we can give the Black Legion something to fear.
Yep. And let's start with old Smokey over there.
I see Elephas was correct. You blood
Oh, did he-
ravens are persistent.
Teleport?
Where is that coming from?
Over the Vox, on our private channel.
Be careful, I'm dropping the
Who are
bomb.
you?
I am Aragast of the Black Legion, pillager of 1,000 worlds, champion of the Chaos Gods. I will tear this scepter from your chapter and sacrifice it to the Dark Gods.
We beat back the Tyranids. You will fare no better.
Empty bravado will not save you, stripling.
Commander, this is a distraction. I can feel a dark ritual is underway. A temple. They have established a temple to the powers of chaos. We must destroy it.
Then we will burn it to ash.
Oh, it got rid of my
Infantry
bomb.
destroyed.
Yeah, I probably used it up too, and I wasted the artillery shot. That
Don't
was a
worry, I've
silly
got one of
decision.
my
I
own.
tapped the deepest wells of power.
Well, they're gonna come charging at us.
We are not alone here.
There we go. Well, that's nice. Gives us one each.
No, I move without
Bomb on the
fear.
ground.
Pulling back. Not that there's too much to blow up, but go for it. Gonna just quietly creep around here. Oh god, and they're teleporting right on top of us.
There we go.
That's the stuff. Let's... Oh, there's even more of them. Let's bomb some more.
Yeah.
Foul demons!
Oh.
Our ally is losing forces to enemy fire.
Falls to us.
No excuses. This is our day.
I am
Whoa.
already in motion.
We are under attack from very many directions. Might need a health.
Health is out.
Good. Also, those guys are trying to engage in close combat.
I'm just gonna have Cyrus chill out and be our sneaky healer.
Yeah. They are really just going straight for Jonah, which is...
I move without fear.
I hear a lot of dying on their part.
yeah. We're gonna be walking through a lot of corpses. Jonah making everything explode. It's beautiful.
And their blood shall lubricate our machines of war.
We destroy the forces of chaos.
Allied infantry.
We are
We must support
walking over a lot of corpses. Avatus would be really happy if he was here.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
A nice touch is that Jonah is saying some of the lines
I
that
move without fear.
that Isidore said.
Arakios used to say.
Yeah, because Isidore actually taught him everything he knows, except for the part about thinking you can, outwit a sorcerer of the Alpha Legion. That was dumb.
That was just
Answer
stupid.
their attacks with holy chaos shall never triumph.
Also, some of his lines are bleeding over each other, which is nice. But at least we saved the station, which was tricky a little bit about.
You've got your artillery back cooled down, right?
Yeah, it's ready. Do we want to double
Okay.
barrage this guy?
No.
No, he's coming for us.
He can. Yeah, I'm not really worried about him. Tarkus has a vehicle stun on his power fists.
Our ally is losing forces to enemy fire.
Let's give him everything. Yeah, look at that.
Those barrels.
Adjusting.
A little bit of smite to start the day as well.
Fear not the psyker.
It's just beautiful watching these guys explode, like relentlessly explode. Oh god, another one. Remember when they were a boss, like last mission?
The control shrine for the station is just ahead.
Okay, yeah, this
Time to
is
bring
what I
that
was
void
worried
field
about.
down.
Let's double barrage this shit.
Okay, I'll take the left side if you want to take the right side.
Too late. I already took left.
Okay, I'll take right then. I was like, that symbol's not mine. Merry Christmas. For the Festival of the Emperor's bombings.
Damn, that's amazing.
Allied infantry are.
Oh, there's some still in there. Better ignite soul. Two of them.
Eliminated.
And that empties it. So we've got a lot of bunker busting options in this game. And
Also, the
Tarkus.
water's down.
Yeah, so just watch Tarkus solo that. That was beautiful. Alrighty, let's get this power station down.
It has been captured
That
for
did the
your
trick.
use.
Cutting power to the void field. The target is now exposed.
Somehow I think that only begins to start the problems that we're going to be having with that temple.
No shit.
Oh dear.
Incidentally, I'm down to one explosive apiece. I am saving them for the installation.
That relay did more than just transmit target coordinates. There's a recording.
The access codes for battlefield bomb.
Use them to ambush my battle brothers like you did with the distress signal, and our agreement is over. What was that? Someone betrayed us!
Oh, we'll have to find out what that means for us, but can't be a good
What do you think it means, man? there really isn't another interpretation besides the one Avatus just gave us.
I don't know. This is Avatus we're talking about. He always leaps to the worst. No, I know. It's not a good time to be a Blood Raven because somebody is goofing on us. So these turrets, damn.
Blow up.
These are some very resilient little turrets.
There is the foul temple.
Wow, that's a lot of heretics.
Heretics enacting some dark ritual.
Hooray.
They summon demons. Destroy them.
Let's bomb
Allied
it.
infantry destroyed.
I'll take the right side this time. Yeah.
We are beset by
How's that ritual going, guys?
Guys, those blood letters.
Oh God, Jody, you just exploded their everything again.
Their temple burns and falls.
Well done.
That's the easy way to do it.
Wait. Ah, the warp.
What is it, Jonah? Speak.
The walls between reality and the warp are thinning, breaking. Commander, we must get to the Retribution immediately.
Cyrus to Talon Alpha, emergency extraction.
I want to tell the guard that.
We'll get them in there as well. It's really important to note that
Our enemies beware.
for poor Jonah, you have to understand that his mind taps into the warp to do all of that, and what just happened was probably like inserting like a million knives directly into his brain and eyeballs.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty rough.
Yeah, not exactly a great day to be a psycho. And yeah, it seems orbital bombardment was the cause of and the solution to all of our problems that time. And Cyrus is glowing because he has hit absolute purity.
Yeah, did he have a?
He wasn't there for the previous mission, so he didn't get corrupted.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, he did. Yeah, so something's happened which has purified him then. Okay, I don't presume to understand how any of this goes. He's cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we've completed that mission and scored ourselves once more the Signum, which is much more effective than it used to be, apparently. And we got ourselves another ridiculous Thunderhammer and Stormshield combination for Thaddeus to ruin everything. That is just how to bash
I wonder if this thing is even more ridiculous than the one we've already got.
Probably. Alright, well, let's hear what everyone has to say about our mission succeeding and failing simultaneously. Because, yeah.
You allow them to escape, Lord Aragast.
Because it serves me, Eliphas. If we kill them now, we waste the value of the traitor in their ranks. Your vengeance can wait.
Of course, my lord. Of course.
Now, prepare for the next battle.
Your victory at the Iceworks has stirred the enemy to further action, Blood Ravens. Black Legion forces are attacking our scouts on Calderis and pillaging our assets on Typhon. I am relaying details to your planetary display. You must put an end to these raids. Maintain absolute secrecy about this mission, Commander. Angelos out.
Who the hell are we talking to, anyway?
Well, oh dear, we, seems Governor DeRosa is also calling for help, and Avitus has a few things to say. So we'll get into the post-mission babble. We'll just, we'll hear what Avitus has to say first, because, he has something to say about what actually happened in that mission.
Let us hear that transmission again, from the array.
Yes, definitely.
We have recovered some additional audio, but the speaker's identity is still hidden.
This transmission includes the access codes for Battlefield Vox. I will not be party to the murder of fellow Blood Ravens.
No. There is a traitor in the chapter.
We now know how these heretics lured us to Aurelia with a false distress signal.
And how that Chaos Dog could taunt us over our Vox channel. I will kill this turncoat with my bare hands.
Assuming we can uncover who he is.
Yeah, well, that pretty much confirms all of the overt suspicions Avitus already had. There is somebody in the Blood Ravens causing us trouble, but Governor DeRosa is calling for help. Now, we heard there was trouble on Calderis and Typhon that we needed to address. I would assume this suggests we've also got some problems on Meridian.
Commander, Governor DeRosa here. Vandis and Black Legion forces have taken Spire Legis. They have erected artillery batteries and emplacements that make a large-scale assault impossible. We could use any aid you can provide, Commander.
So, this brings up the total of missions that we have to, well, it looks like we've got the Black Legion on, we've got the Black Legion on Calderis. We've also got them on Typhon, and there's an interesting name to that mission. And then on Meridian, well, this is a limited time mission, and it is to go and take care of the Legacy Uprising. See, there are still a few day-limited missions, but this one is... They generally have a corruption mechanic in place for them. You ignore them, squads get corrupted. It doesn't say that's the case here. We'll find out when we go there, because obviously the first thing we're going to do is we're going to help Meridian out. I think that's fair, don't you?
More than fair.
Because we do like DeRosa, and it would be horrible to see like her house get bombed.
Yeah, you know, I mean, she's a cool chick.
She already had to, like, as we said in like the Dawn of War Let's Play, probably already had like a Tyranid in her bathroom or something. The last thing we need is we need is for her to be like going to like go to bed and like turning over in the bed, and there'd be a heretic next to her.
Grinning that horrible grin with like green drool coming out of his mouth and shit.
Yeah.
Just imagine that shit.
Yeah, you know, well, you know, I've had dates like that. So with that in mind, sometimes I am that date. I'm sorry, everyone. That was terrible.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot ball.
It's probably for the best. We'll see you all next time when we take on Meridian. I've been the Last Robo Kai.
I've been Cool Guy.
And yeah, sorry if you're going to be having nightmares from that one.